Welcome back, friends, to the House of Healing. We've got a fascinating topic lined up for you today. Our brilliant scientist is here to shed some light on how foods rich in quercetin can help prevent HR-HPV. It's going to be an enlightening session, so grab your notepads and let's dive right in. Over to you, scientist.
Hi everyone! Today, we're going to discuss our journal presentation on how quercetin may help combat HR-HPV infection. So let's dive in starting with the objective of our research. The aim of this study is to explore the therapeutic mechanism of quercetin in treating HR-HPV infection using network pharmacology and molecular docking.
Recent research revealed a major discovery about quercetin, a natural compound with promising effect against a cervical cancer linked to the high-risk HPV. Quercetin works through a multi-target mechanism acting on key molecules like AKT1, MAPK1, IL-6, FT83, and EGFR. Molecular docking shows a strong binding to the EGFR, which are -7.1 kcal per mole, suggesting it may inhibit cancer progression effectively. It modulates important pathways like P30K, AKT, IL-17, and TNF, which are involved in cancer and inflammations. Therapeutically, quercetin shows an anti-inflammatory, antioxidants, and pro-apoptic effect, making it a potential candidate for cancer therapy.
Can quercetin help fight cervical cancer caused by high-risk HPV? The study explored that using network pharmacology and molecular docking from databases like GeneCards and String. Researchers found 139 key genes including AKT1, MAPK1, IL-6, STAT3, and EGFR. Pathway analysis showed quercetin affects PI3T and TNF signaling, both linked to inflammation and cancer growth. Molecular docking revealed strong binding, especially with EGFR, suggesting quercetin can directly target cancer-related proteins. The takeaway? Quercetin may suppress inflammation and cell proliferation, offering a natural strategy against HR-HPV and cervical cancer.
In this presentation, we review a study that discovered 139 common target genes between quercetin and HR-HPV. The researchers used molecular docking and network pharmacology to understand how quercetin works against HPV. This study gives new insights into quercetin's viral potential, especially in an area that is still not fully explored. It also showed that quercetin can reduce oxidative stress, trigger apoptosis, and lower inflammation, which are important in treating HPV-related problems. The key activities required for future research include verifying quercetin's bioactivity against HR-HPV using lab tests, confirming its safety and effectiveness through in vivo and clinical studies, and developing treatment approaches based on the pathways and targets identified.
Our findings are paving the way for future progress. First, they open up the possibility of designing new antiviral drugs using quercetin as a base compound, especially because of its ability to target multiple pathways related to high-risk HPV. Second, by identifying key target genes and pathways, this study deepens our understanding of how HPV contributes to cervical cancer at the molecular level. And finally, it encourages the development of multi-target treatment strategies, which could lead to more effective personalized strategies for HPV-related conditions.
One limitation of this study is relying solely on computational method without experimental validation. This approach may lead to uncertain outcomes, including potential false positive or false negative. It's important to note that precision does not necessarily equate to accuracy, and without laboratory confirmation, the real-world relevance of the finding cannot be fully assured. In conclusion, the findings suggest that quercetin may suppress HR-HPV replication by modulating inflammatory response, oxidative reaction, and apoptic process. Quercetin appeared to inhibit HR-HPV multiplication by regulating key signaling pathway including the P13-AKT, TNF, and IL-17 pathway.
That's all for today from the House of Healing, where every story brings hope, and every moment brings us closer to understanding the human bodies and spirit. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and keep healing. See you in the next episode.